Okay, so let's go back and let's just talk about textures real quick because we've already gone over materials. So let's just talk about how we're going to add some materials here. So if I go into my Hypershade, I go to Window, Rendering Editors, Hypershade, and so here's where I create all my materials, right? And I want to go ahead and create. I'm going to create one for Qbert there, and I'll just say Fongy. And so let's just make him orange, for example. It's like a bright orange guy. Right? And he doesn't really have any reflectivity. I'm going to turn reflectivity all the way down. Right? And he's not really specular either. He doesn't really need a specular highlight. So let's get rid of that. We'll just make it real rough instead and make the highlight not so white. Make it bigger rather than smaller, meaning it's, you know, making it less shiny. So I'll just drag that on him there, right. So the difference really, I mean, if you look at polygons and NURBS, you can actually assign individual polygons mapping. It's not how we normally would do it. Usually we would assign one single UV map to an object, but I'm just going to show you because it can be done. It's not necessarily the best practice for when you're mapping, but if you did want to say create a material here, and I'll just do Lambert. So it's just a flat color, right? I'm going to make a flat black. And let's say I wanted to go in, select his faces inside of the nose there, right? So go into face, make sure I'm in, and if you're not in the component mode, might not be able to do that, and shift select them. So let me go inside the nose here. So it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if they're selected because I have a bright orange one. So I'm just going to deselect and start over again, and assuming I have everything there. So now, if I move that, I can kind of see that I have it, but since it's so bright orange, I'm having a hard time seeing the selection. But I'll go ahead and say assign material to selection, and there you go. So you can actually assign parts of a polygon shape different textures in Maya. Now, you're not going to be able to do that with NURBS, right? So if you select a NURBS shape, and let's go back to hierarchy mode here. I can't put more than one, so I can't really select a face, right? There's no way for me to do that, so there's no way for me to put more than one shader on there.